everybody, this is Pow Pow, and this is not an episode to the Power of Mom, but it will be posted on the website to the Power of Mom, just because I want to share it with you guys, because it's something that I'm doing for myself, and I don't know if anybody else would like to do something similar. This is part of my kickoff party, internet party, yeah. My 365 days of daily vlogs in my year 29 of my life. I know I've been kind of absent from the internet for about almost 2 weeks. I did not have internet, but now it's here, and we're gonna stay. Whatever. So, why am I making 365 days of daily vlogs? Well, I decided to do this. It's not an original idea. I stole this from Shade Carl from the Shade Hearts. He did this about 6 years ago. But I feel at this point in my life, I am in a very important part of my life that I want to document for myself. And I feel that with the experiences that I've had in my life, that maybe somebody can relate to it and find hope and be able to just feel happy and encouraged to, keep on moving forward. Everybody has struggles, and I feel at this point I'm in a really good place where I've, survived. But you see, I don't like the word survived because it makes me feel like I'm still a victim. Because I did not, I think and I don't feel the word is conquered either. I feel it's more like I don't know. Maybe by the time I'm 30 years old, I'll be able to find the word that describes in the best way possible, what I consider myself being. Because I don't like, I'm past just being a victim and, feeling helpless and trapped. I feel like I do have some sort of control over my life. So, and I feel just getting out of a relationship that was bad, that was just me surviving, just making it through. Just being in that relationship was just me surviving, and for a while I was just surviving, just trying to get my feet on the ground and stuff. But I feel I'm something else, but I don't know what it is. So hopefully by my 30th birthday, I'll be able to label that perfectly to where I feel, you know what, this is what I am. I am not, I don't know. I just can't figure out the word. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out. Anyways, so that's that. But today's video is going to be an awesome video. I was thinking between making a list, and then I was thinking no, because lists are scripted, and I don't like being scripted too much or at all. I just like being like a bean burrito. Just surprise. So I was thinking maybe making a video of 29 things in my life that have stuck out, or I'm thankful, but then I don't know, just 29 things in my life that I'm thinking of that I think I will never forget. So I think we can do that, right? I wish I had a notebook. Darn it. Maybe I should have written this out. And I have no pen. Okay, so let's see. And these are not in any sort of order. We are just going with my memory. Ooh, there's a little notebook right here. And Joel, you see, I know my son so well. I know where he hides his markers. Where did this get here? Anyways, so let's see. There's a list of my son's birthday party from October. Okay, so we're gonna write 29 things that are amazing in my life. And the first thing that, I don't want to say just amazing, but one thing that has made my life to where, oh, bad wording. Okay, my son, Joel. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I am today, which is I am focused to succeeding to the max and just being the most independent, self-sufficient person I can be for him, so that I can teach him how to be like that. And yeah, and he inspires everything good in me that I knew I had. I think he's the biggest reason I've grown to be so confident in myself. It's because seeing him, I want to show him good habits so that when he grows up, he will be successful. And I feel, I felt that if I showed him the path to happiness, the path to righteousness, the path, into being, it's from example, and not being hypocritical. If I just show him, I'm happy and I want to share that with him, just, life will throw you a lot of things and it's your choice to be happy. Happiness is a choice, and yeah, there will be struggles that will, slow you down, and you have every single right to cry it out, to feel bad for yourself and stuff. But, you should always remember that you do have control over how you react, and that you should, your conscience should always be clear, and you should never do anything that that's just not right. That can be hurtful, that can be, just not right. So Joel has been the best thing in my 29 years of living. He is my everything. He has made me see how, well, maybe I should put things that I like about myself, which is number 2. I am funny. And I think with that, number 3, I am very optimistic. And I hope to be able to share that with my son, because I know he's funny. Cracks me up. Sometimes I even think he may be funnier than me, which I think that's super awesome, because that means he is sharp. And I like myself a sharp kid, because all girls think that funny guys are super hot. Trust me. And then optimistic. I love being the optimistic person that I am. I like being able to encourage. I love that. One thing I like about myself, is that I like to encourage and help people. So I think that's a trait of mine that I am very proud of. And if it wasn't for these 29 years of my life, I think it was not only a nature, but I know it's my nature, but the way that I was raised, I think it was part of me being a survivor. I think I am a survivor type of person. Things happen to me, and if it wasn't for my optimism and just being able to encourage myself, and the fact that helping others helps me heal, I don't think I would have made it as, as not happy, but as my output. I think my output in life wouldn't be the greatest. I'm wearing shorts, don't worry. I'm not naked. Yeah, because I with Facebook and everything, I know I sometimes see classmates, and their outlook in life is just like so dark, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, life handed you some really tough cards, but dude, like, you can you can get a different outlook. Just you have to focus on that, and it's not like it's easy. Nothing comes easy. Even complaining is a lot of work. So it's your choice whether you want to put the energy in complaining, or just being dark, or you can put the energy into just being optimistic. And one of the things that I've noticed is that just helping others makes me feel so good, because I feel like I'm doing something with my life. Which, that helps you build your confidence. Sorry, I have hair. Anyways, so that's something I also like about myself. Another thing I am thankful for is in my life, or traits or something. Um, the I think the how can I explain this? I am thankful in this life for the relationships that I've made with people, whether there was um, friendships, and I got really, when I wasn't really close to my mom growing up, so I really appreciated the moms that kind of took me in, that were very kind to me, and I am very thankful to, we also, I'm kind of glad of some of the relationships that I had. I've only had 4 or 5 relationships, but um, with people, with specifically 3 guys that I, you know, was with, their moms have been one of my biggest supporters in the world, and I think that even now I'm still very close to them, and I feel that if it wasn't for them, you know, I think they had more faith in me, and they've had more faith in me than I had in myself. Um, Now I feel in my life, which is why I want to document this time in my life, it's because before I kind of relied a lot in, you know, the, if, it's like, not, I won't say the faith in other, like, what my other moms had in me, but it's like I just didn't have faith in myself, and it encouraged me, you know, that they had faith in me. And I think right now I'm at a point in my life where I feel so much confidence in myself that, I I feel strong, I feel solid, and I am very thankful for when I was, I didn't know myself, that I had those 3 moms that have even stuck with me now, and who love my son so much. And I'm very, very close to them, and I love them so much, and I thank them for continuing and staying in my life. So I guess number 5 would be my mom's, and my real mom, and my grandma. They've always been there for me. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long video. 6. Um, mm, mm, I guess in a way I am thankful to those people I've loved, and my mom's sons who actually continue to be there for me, and I really appreciate the fact that they would put their hands on fire for me, and I love the fact that they love my son very much too. So I think I have a big bond with that, people that, are in my past, and things happen, things didn't work out, things this and that, but that they still manage to be in my life because they know me, and I feel that's even created me to have a stronger sense of self, because it's like certain things have happened in my life, and it's just one of those things where I think it's kind of pretty cool, you know, like my ex-husband, you know, that I can be cool with his wife, or, um, you know, it's just, it's one of those things where, I still call my ex-sister-in-law my sister-in-law, my sister, you know. So I'm very thankful for, you know, staying as a family. You know, when I love somebody, and you know, my close friends and stuff, they're not just my best friends. I just call them family, and I'm so glad of the family that I have that is in blood. Yeah, that's 6, 7. Um, Obviously my friends. I am so thankful for them and for being with me, and for dealing with unnecessary people and still staying there for me, and helping me get up when I was down. Um, I really, really appreciate like I really appreciate that a lot. Even though I haven't been really, really vocal, um, about a lot of, you know, just, I guess, saying sorry to my friends for, you know, them having to deal with people I didn't have to deal with, but they did it because they loved me or whatever. Um, I do want to say that one person that has undoubtedly been there from, I want to say the beginning, but she stayed during everything, and it makes me kind of sad that she moved. Um, and that's my friend Cynthia. I love her so much. It's one of those people where it's like, I don't know how much I mean to her, but I love her so much because she really stuck around. Oh man, this sucks. So, yeah, I think, um, she's really stuck around. And it makes me sad that she left when she gets my voice. So, and I'm gonna miss her a lot because, you know, we just have a lot in similar. Um, and also my sister-in-law Rachel, she's been there from the beginning all the way through. And so those are my my two people that I think I will be eternally thankful, because they were always just, they loved me aside from the ugly that was going on in my life and the trouble that they had to deal with being harassed. Uh, so, so yeah, that counts as 8, because 8 was my friends, but I mean 7 was my friends, but 8 was my 2 besties. They're my sisters. Um, yeah. Oh, gross. Sucks. Okay, let's get through this faster. Um, I'm very thankful for, um, um, the girls that I met at the shelters that I was at, and the homes that I've been at that have been based on domestic violence, because I feel that because they've been through similar things, or somewhat same kind of things that I've been through, it made it easier to express how I felt or what was going on with my life, because a lot of times I feel like it's a very dark subject to share with people who haven't really gone through something like that. It just feels like a really heavy subject, and it feels like it chokes me when I don't talk about it. But one of the things in my life that I'm so thankful that I got to experience was, the girls that and their families, you know, their kids, that I was able to create bonds and, you know, just share our story. I am thankful for my website, To the Power of Mom, because it's a creative outlet for me, and I hope and pray that I'll be able to help other people in gaining their strength just as a, as a parent, because, sometimes you feel like you don't know who you are. You're just like, well, I like this stuff, blah, blah, but I don't do this anymore. And it can be very, confusing to some, people that aren't expecting to be a parent. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for that because um, it gives me a creative outlet, which I really need because my job isn't really into the creative fun side. The people that I work with are amazing. So that should be 11. I love the people that I work with. I am blessed to have people that can deal with my jokes and my goofiness and who see how hard I work. I really appreciate that. And I've been blessed to have a lot of jobs that have been like that. Oh, you know what? Number 12, I am super thankful in my life. When I was working at Walmart, my store manager, David Coda, he actually stood next to me when I first left my ex-husband, and he was able to try to find me resources. Um, you know, he tried working with my schedule as a single mom, so he tried to give me hours even though they weren't there. So why am I? This is so embarrassing. So yeah, David Coda, amazing man. It's funny because I'll come visit at work and he'll give me a hug and he's always checking up on me. So, oh my gosh, this video is getting really lame. Okay, so number 13, I am thankful for the fact that my mom and I have a relationship. I feel in the past we just never clicked, but we have, I think with everything that happened, we were able to bond, and that was amazing. I think that putting aside, you know, pride about trying to be strong, because I was a really strong woman. I think that really kind of blocked her out, but I think when she opened herself up and was open with me was a way of us being able to bond as single moms that, have been through abuse, and I think that really brought us close, and, she stuck with me. So that's been amazing. 14, my uncle Victor, he has turned into the dad that I never had. He's always just very supportive, and my son loves him to death, and I think he's like the best male example that my son can have. They work hard. Well, my son and him work hard in the garden, and my son just loves him and loves dancing with him and playing with him and everything like that. So one of the 14 things that I am very thankful for in my life is my uncle, because he's like a dad to me and my son. So yeah, number 15, my grandma. She is amazing. She taught me how to be funny and cute, and she just cracks me up. She is just full of love, and now she's kind of grumpy sometimes, but she is pretty amazing, and I just love her. Like, I don't know, yeah, I just love her to death, and her, and also, even though my grandpa died a long time ago, it's fun because I dream about him all the time. Him and his wife, my other grandma. So that's number 16 would be my other grandparents. Because they make, when I dream about them, I feel good. And I miss them. And I remember all the good things that I had them. So, I'm thankful for my grandparents. Number 17, I'm thankful that I was able to go back to school. And I am graduating on my birthday. Second. Yeah. Yeah, I am very thankful about that. I am thankful that I was able to start something and finish something. I'm so proud of myself, and I couldn't have done that without all the support that I have received from many hours of self-work and other people helping me, have the confidence. Because it's hard going back to school full time for the kid. Number 18. Wow, I'll see forever. 18. I am thankful for, or whatever, something in my life. My cousins. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I would be without my cousins. They are my everything. They are the most amazing uncles and aunts for my son, but then at the same time, they are my little brothers and sisters, and they've given me the gift of having siblings because I didn't really have siblings. So I love them so much, and I'm so thankful in my life for having them. And then number 19 would be my dog buddies. I love her, and she's somewhere in here. Where did I put her? I think she's... Oh crap. Oh no, she's in the kitchen. Yeah, the bag with her is in there. So I'm thankful for her because she pretty much helped me get out of a lot of relationships that were bad. She knew. I should have listened to her. Number 20. Really on? I am so thankful that I found the Church of the Latter-day Saints. I said it all wrong, sorry. I'm really stuck right now. I can't talk. Latter-day Saints. Sorry. I think that it's made my life so much better. I've always been a person full of faith, but it's just I feel it has completed me, and I am very happy and thankful, and I know that my son is on a really wonderful path. So that's one thing in my life that I'm so thankful for, and I can't believe I get to that before. What else? I am amazed and think at the fact that that I'm a hard worker. Shoot, I am an amazing hard worker. I do an amazing. I am not a quitter. I feel that I take my work seriously and I take pride in my work. So that's so good because I think that's one thing that has helped me build my confidence is that. And yeah, that's one thing. Number 22 in my life, something amazing. One thing, I think I want to say that I am glad and blessed that I didn't know that I was poor growing up. I'm happy about that. My mom was poor and I just thought she was being a jerk. I thought she didn't let me go to New York because she was being a jerk, but apparently it's too expensive. But you know what? I feel that I wasn't missing anything. That's what I'm feeling blessed with. I feel that I wasn't missing anything growing up. So fine. I understand her now that I'm a parent, and I'm just like, why can't I get Joelle those really cute Legos and I want a whole bunch? I feel guilty. So now I understand how stressful and guilty it feels when you can't get something awesome for your kid. And you're just like, well, I worked so hard. Yeah. It's heartbreaking. Number 23. I am thankful for let me think. I am thankful, or I am glad that in my life, I am glad that from my age 24, was it 24? From age 24 to 27, I was able to be fully independent. I think I learned so much because I was very sheltered growing up, and then from being in a shelter home, I went straight into marriage that was also very sheltered. So I feel that those 3 years, 4 years of me being fully independent when I was getting divorced was so important for me, just because I learned that um, I learned that I can do more than other people think that I can't do. I was always told I had to be taken care of, and look at me now. I'm taking care of a baby all by myself. One thing I like about myself that's super awesome is that I can sing. 25. I'm 25. I love the fact that in my life I've been able to have outdoor adventures. That's one thing that I'm so glad that I've had in my life, that I've climbed, how many? 3 times? That one. And well, I don't know if the other one counts as climbing. Yeah? I know. I've climbed many. So that has been an amazing accomplishment for me and self-esteem booster. Yeah, I'm so glad that I discovered the outdoors in my life. Oh, 26, surfing. I learned how to surf, and I am still terrified, and I am probably not going to do it much anymore because I don't want to die. But I think I was such a good sport trying to surf and be tough about it. But now I have a kid, so I can't put myself at risk. So I'm so proud of myself that I forced myself to learn how to surf, and I got okay at it. Okay, but it was fun. It was fun. It was an amazing accomplishment for me. Whew, yeah. Number 27. 27. And actually, it was something that happened to me, and I think I'm pretty proud of the fact that I've by myself moved 13 times in 2 years. Look, in 3 years, I moved 13 times. I think that's an amazing accomplishment, you know, not because I think, how can I explain it? Just the fact that I was able to pull it off. A lot of times I was dead. Yeah, my body just, I don't know. I'm impressed about that, and I wish I would have been that many times, but I've had to and I needed to. And I think every move, I hope the next move will be in a more like a house that has a yard and I can get a dog, in a more permanent home to where I can just be like, you know what, we're here for a long time. So that's my goal. Life goal would be to find a home where I can settle and have a family. Number 28 would be, I am very glad that, okay, I have the worst. No, the middle part. What else? I am very glad that, well, I'm very glad that I have built myself, that I have a lot of self-confidence, that I'm able to, when I go to job interviews or anything like that, that I feel confident in my skills. And I think that's one thing that in these almost 29 years, it's taken me, it's taken me time to develop, mostly because, like I said, I've been sheltered before. And I've been in situations where I learned to doubt myself, that I think that one of the biggest accomplishments for my 29th birthday is the fact that I have built such self-confidence, and just I feel solid. I don't feel unbreakable, or just, I'm not the Titanic, because if I say that, then I'm gonna crash and die. But I feel really good. Like I feel that I'm strong, and I've seen how much I've been through, and I'm so happy for that. So I Yeah, that's my number 28. And then, yeah, I guess number 29, that I'm happy or thankful or whatever. The 29th thing would be the fact that I'm glad that I haven't lost hope in love, and I'm glad for the person that um, that has brought, just put away some of my fears about it. Yeah, and the fact that they have, I don't know, they bring a side of me that, um, because I remember I always said, oh, I just want to be who I used to, not I always said, but in this process that I've been through, and the things that I would say, it's like, oh, I just want to be who I used to be before, I used to be so, this way and this and that, and I actually feel that right now. I'm very glad and blessed that I met somebody that that not only has let me just me being me. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I'm somebody even better with them. It's like I'm funny, but since they let me be funny and they bring funny and they encourage me to be more, like I become this creative, just amazing, funny, strong person, like I just love who I am with them. So I am happy and blessed that I was able to find somebody that can bring such a side of me that I never knew I had. So I am so blessed about that. So that's my number 29, for my 29th birthday. And I'm going to say, I love you guys, and I will be seeing you guys every day starting July 18th. So you guys will be there for my graduation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm so sorry for crying. So yeah, love you. Bye. Oh no, it's such a long. Bye. Don't care.